Good day, everyone. I am Angie, and today I'm going to talk about the International Space Station. So, the International Space Station, or ISS, it is a space environment research laboratory where people can do research in space. So, first of all, we got the Space Shuttle, which is over here. And the Space Shuttle has been the major vehicle taking crews and cargo back and forth to the ISS. And then next up, we got the Harmony node, which is the utility hub as well as providing electrical power and electronic data. And next up, we got the Columbus European Lab, and which is a research lab. And then we also got the Alpha Magnetic Spectrometer, or AMSO2, which is right over here, and it is for detect it detects and measures the antimatter in cosmic rays, and this information is needed to understand the formation of the universe. And next up, we got the ELC. So ELC is like something that is around the International Space Station. It's like it's over here, a lot of place, and we got ELC1, ELC2, ELC3, and ELC4. And what does it stand for? It stands for the Express Logistic Carrier, and that is ELC. It is an unpressurized attached payload platform for the International Space Station. It's like a platform. And next up, we got the starboard photovoltaic radiators and also the starboard photovoltaic arrays, which is also part of the integrated truss structure. And the radiator is the radiator part, and the arrays is the solar arrays part. So after that, here we got the ESP, and ESP, it's also like ELP, which we have ESP2 and ESP3, and it stands for the external storage platform. And each platform is an external pallet that can hold spare parts. It is over here. And next up, we got the heat rejection subsystem, or HRS radiator. Allows the flow of ammonia through heat, optimize cooling for the station. That's what we say. It optimizes the temperature for the International Space Station. Then next here, we got the Quest Joint airlock, and it's the primary airlock for the International Space Station. So it is quite an important part of the International Space Station. And after the Quest Joint airlock, here we got the Leonardo PMP, and the Leonardo PMP is primarily used for storage of spare supplies and waste on the ISS. So after the Leonardo PMP, what do we got? We got the Resolvet MRM1, and the Resolvet is primarily used for cargo storage and as a docking port for visiting spacecraft. So that's what it is for. And then we got the Progress M10M. So what is the Progress M10M? The Progress M10M is a Progress spacecraft which was launched on 27 April 2011 to resupply the International Space Station. And that is quite similar to the Johannes Kepler ATV, because this also is used for resupplying the International Space Station. And next up here, we got the Zvezda service module. And what does the Zvezda service module do? So we can say that it provides all of the station's life support system. That's what the Zvezda service module do. And next we got the Purs and the Povix, and which belongs to the Russian, and they have a quite similar design to each other. So it is used for as a docking port. Next up, we got the Soyuz TMA-21. So it transported 3 members of the Expedition 27 crew to the ISS. So that's what the Soyuz TMA-21 was for. And then we also got this after the Soyuz. We got the Zarya FGB, which is here, as you can see. And Zarya FGB provided electrical power storage Yeah, and guidance to the ISS during the initial state of assembly, like the first state where they start to assemble each other while going to space. So after that, after the SARIA FTB, yeah, I'm going to talk about the PMA. And PMA is like the ESP and the ELC where there's more than one number. And we got PMA1, PMA2, and PMA3. So it acts like a docking port of another module or visiting aircraft. It's just like another docking port, which I guess it's quite important for the International Space Station to have a lot of docking port for other module and also visiting aircraft for resupply. So after the PMA, as we can see here, we got the Unity Node 1. So the Unity Node 1, it connects the Russian and United States segment to the station. And it is where the crew eat meals. So we can say that it's like the dining hall. And after the Unity Node 1, we got a cupola. The cupola designed for the observation of operations. So outside of the space station, like a spacewalk. Is that what we can say? So next to the cupola, we got a Tranquility Node 3. So the Tranquility Node 3, we can see that it is around here. So what does it do? It contains environmental control system, life support system, a toilet, and exercise equipment. So it contains quite a lot of factors to sustain a human life, like a toilet. And then we got the Destiny US Lab. So what does the Destiny US Lab do? As the name has present, it is the primary operating facility for the US research. And then here we got the port photovoltaic arrays. So just to give a little more explanation from the starboard photovoltaic arrays, so it's kind of similar, but it converts energy to electricity. So that's what it normally do. Energy to electricity. That's how they get electricity if you're out in space. And next up, what do we got? We got the mobile transportation system. So the mobile transportation system is a movable work platform and a storage location. So it is quite important and it is located in here. So after that, what do we got? We got the Canadian and Canadian 2, and it perform station maintenance, move supplies, equipment, dextre, and even astronauts. It can move quite a lot. And then what do we have here? We have the we have the SPDM Dextech, and which is located here also, and it is install and replace small equipment like exterior camera. So if you got a damaged camera, you know which part would reinstall it. And next up, we got the JEM Expose facility. So as you can see, the J is actually stands for Japan. So the JEM Expose facility, what does it do? It have 12 Expose facility units. Yes, and then next we got the JEM remote manipulation system. So it got robotic arm for moving equipment. And next up we got the JEM ELMPS. So that's an experiment logistic model pressurized section. And next up we also got the JEMPM, the pressurized module, mainly experiments utilizing the microgravity. And last but not least, the OBSS, and is the Orbiter Boom Sensor System. So I'd like to say thank you for listening to me about the International Space Station. I hope this information was interesting to you as much as it's interesting to me. I appreciate that you listened to me till the end, and goodbye. Thank you.